Woo! What a day, what a day, what a day. The boy, yay. What a day. What a day. What a day. The boy, yay. Kanye done showed up to the Diddy trap. Something that I expected from the likes of the French Montanas, the Naomi Campbells, the Mary J. Bliges, the Busta Rhymes, all the fake ass Rock Boy DJs. Oh, so many people that I expected. Shout out to Misa Hilton for showing up for Diddy. You know, of course, the family, but Kanye showed up for Diddy. I expected Jay-Z to show up for him. But, shout out to all you suckers that didn't show up for Diddy. Even though I know Kanye's doing it for clout. Because he was just talking about, Diddy, you a fed. But he showed up for Diddy, man. The first and only celebrity to do it. Not Rick Ross, not Khaled, not Fat Joe. None of these niggas. None of them. None of them. Because they all scared that their name going to pop up in there too. So they ain't want to show up so their name could be popped up. But Yeezy showed up for him. Yeezy showed up for him. But we going to get into it. Choke no joke. I'm here. Let's get to the show, baby. You already know.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke.
Oh, you about to get your little butt beat tonight, little girl.
It's not over yet.
I got this. I got this.
Why did we block you, son?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why? You're just mad at me.
You think you so cute. You better be glad I love you, little girl.
Because you lost. Tony, you're the best. I'm glad that we can have fun with each other and play games. The other ones didn't do that.
Are you my daddy?
Your daddy? No. Me and your mother, we were just smashed.
Then you might as well be a dead bitch. Ah!
Yeah, you little girl. Yeah. Oh my God!
Choke no joke. Grego! Rest in peace. You know what it is. Say I neglect her. I love my child. You make me go wild with your parenting style. Only for her, I wear this smile. Cause inside, it's really a grin. If I was a drink, I'd be drunk off gin. I'm not a quitter, I fight to the end. You're not gonna dictate who life I'm in. Just mad cause I went from boys to men. Like Wanya and Brandy, the road end. I say it in French, we are fin. I do not like you, you're not my friend. You make me cringe, get under my skin like veins, blood, bagging up cane. Don't know too many dudes that go through these things. Deal with your bullshit and still stay sane. Brains with the blue early in the game. Yeah, deadbeat, I'll make you dead me. You wanna see me locked up like me, so I kick back and let the preacher preach. Wisdom of his word, get me through each day. Emancipation on the way. I'ma celebrate from September to May. Till the casket close, we go our way. I just pray she love me one day. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 You the worst type of chick, bottom of the pile. Tell him it's his and know that it's mine. Mine is his. Then run for years. What the fuck was you thinking all those years? What if she needed a donor and needed me there? The family even questioned her hair. Cause she came from your womb. Do you think that is fair? I remember the day I called you out of nowhere. You heard my voice, all you heard was air. I bet you were hella scared. You said forget her, you better without her. Her's my daughter, this is an order. Try running again and you'll be crawling. Cause I'm coming through like Mike Duncan falling down. This time not fucking around. I wanna see it now and I don't care how. You do it, I do it, move quickly. All the years that you ditched me, and right now you going to hitch me to your back. Take me where she's at, and don't worry, there won't be no clapping. These are the years of me rapping, producing, directing, for you to be hectic. I love my child and I don't regret. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 Take me to court, bitch, that shit don't hurt me. I've been to court for worse, still survive, see? I know it's not about the money. You filed to hurt me, I'm not a deadbeat. When it's all good, you know it's all sweet. When it's all hood, you gotta bear with me. Your girlfriends say take me to court. How you don't ask and then go to court? You know when you ask, things get brought or paid. Emancipation on the way, we'll hang out any given day. Your relationship will fade away. We will get close, you will fade away. Like the baby mama that ran state to state and had to run for about 8 years. Some say how she lived. That might satisfy the father but ruin the kid. Trust me, I speak it cause I live. And another song that info give. That's info for who follow the kid. You went half on the baby, chick you played me. Kidnapped my babies and made them hate me. Y'all ladies don't know, y'all drive us crazy. Fellas, if you out there, you miss your baby. I love my child. Choke no joke. This go out to all the fathers out there that miss their babies. They took our babies from us over money, child support. Now they don't even know us. This go out to you. Jack Brown, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I'd see Diddy behind bars or Kells. Penitentiary scars, the man act. Is it going too far back? Y'all industry rats, y'all whack. That's 100 or Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts at Ja Rule. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper, free door stopper. Ask Keefy D. Telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, right? You never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on you too. Sitting on the step, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friended no one like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watch him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. And now he chain gang. Damn, you rocked him, fella. Didn't you? For the mozzarella. Did it for Wolf and his mother. D-Fur and Kurt Burrow. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. This one's for the whole earth. You know, when they get disrespectful, I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is.
Choke, no joke. You already know. Shout out to verse one. Appreciate the love. Thanks for the cash app. Much love to you. All right. Choke, no joke. We in the building. Y'all know what it is. It's Friday. As Diddy would say, fucking Fridays. Now we know what that means. Oh my God. All right. Diddy trial is just getting more and more interesting by the day. I just don't know what to say. Well, we know we done with Jane Ho. I mean, did I say that? Jane Doe. I mean, excuse me, I ain't mean to say that. It just slipped out. That's barbershop talk and got in my mouth. Pause. Yeah. Kanye West showed up at the court today. I know many of y'all seen that. Not only did Kanye hit the court, so did racism. Racism hit the court as well. Because they kicked off the black juror, juror number 6, because they knew a black person sitting there watching all of this was going to be like, that's Cap. We know these chicks. And that was going to mess up their jury pool. And I really don't know how I feel about that. Like, because we got an all white prosecution with all white ladies. So for them to kick off a black juror at this stage of it goes to show that there is some racism going on. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's racism, I believe.
The most dangerous man is the one who.
All right, let me yeah, so let me start this Instagram so I can jump straight into it. Sort of check for Pac's life. And his back right. Thought it was bad boy for life. Or should we say same gang? Shout out to all the fathers out there. You know, Father's Day is around the corner this weekend. As you can't tell, because there ain't no big presents like it is every year. If this was Mother's Day weekend, you'll see goddamn niggas on the street selling flowers and candy, and you go on the stores, there's all types of sales and everything for the mothers. Right now, I feel like doomsday for the pops out here. We don't get no love. You know what I mean? At all. Like, I walked in the store, they had a sale for socks for Father's Day. It's horrible, bro. It's so horrible. Hold on. You ever met a person and you say something to them? A lot of women do this, right? You talk to them about something, you say something to them, and instead of them just addressing it or answering it, they got to find some type of flaw in you or something that you did that could compare to what you saying to them, even if it don't even match. Like, people just can't take accountability. They always got to be a tit for tat thing with some people. Yeah, but you, and it ain't got none. It don't have no relevance to what you said to them. It's crazy how people do that. Choke no joke. I'm in the building. Instagram. I was gonna say TikTok. You talking about Diddy trial? What is this? Week 5. Getting ready to go into week 6. All right, we ready. So I'm live on YouTube, Instagram. You can stay here. You can come over here. You can stay right there. Instagram. I'm live on Instagram. If y'all want to network, I'm live on both. You already know. Real Choke No Joke is the Instagram. If you didn't know, and Choke No Joke, Arthur D. Austin III is the YouTube channel. All right. So first and foremost, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out here. I hate Father's Day, due to the fact that I done went to jail for child support. My kids that got kidnapped from me. you know, growing up, raising them. I just hate Father's Day. I can't even tell you the last time one of my kids said Happy Father's Day. I can't. I could. The last card I got, it was so long ago, definitely over a decade. Like ridiculous. Father's Day call, anything, right? From and it just I just hate Father's Day. I just hate it because you can you go half on a baby with a chick, and then next thing you know, it's their baby, you know, and even to the point where I went and filed for visitation, motherfucker just jumped up and moved out the state with my kid, and they never been back, you know. So um that's why, you know, on this album I released the Father's Day song because I feel like, well, they old enough now, and had I released it earlier, it would have been I'm starting trouble or this, that, and the other. Now I'm to the point where I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Out to tell my truth. You know what I'm saying, or express my emotions. And now I'm to the point where when people ask me, "Yo, do you got kids?" No. Why you never had kids? Oh, long story. I don't want to talk about it. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to explain myself to nobody. You know what I mean? Especially for me. Like, I know there's guys out here that don't care about their kids and don't go out their way or try to reach out, this, that, and the third. But for me, um, it took me this year to learn to let go and say, you know what, fuck them. After COVID showed me a lot. When motherfuckers didn't reach out during COVID, and people, I know so many people that lost their parents in COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like their parents died during COVID. And when my number ain't changed and my number been the same for the last, oh yeah, 2025, my number's been the same for 26 years. I've not changed my number in 26 years. And I don't give a fuck who I didn't like and didn't want to hear from no more. I wasn't changing my number. I just would not pick up the phone. And then later in life, it became an option where you could block people. You know what I mean? But shout out to all the fathers that can relate to what I'm talking about. Rest in peace to my man Tariq, that, you know, committed suicide because his baby mother wouldn't let him see his daughter, and up and moved to Houston with his daughter. And he had to go to jail for child support because he fell, you know, on hard times and stuff. And he didn't want to go to jail, so he killed himself. And I hope one day his daughter realized why he committed suicide. Hopefully one day she'll be watching me, or somebody in his family and my man's family will be able to tell her, you know, yeah, your daddy committed suicide because your mother wouldn't let him see him, wouldn't let him see you no more. You know what I'm saying? So me, I wouldn't have never killed myself. I'd have killed somebody before I killed myself. You know what I'm saying? But being headstrong, you know, like I am, and that's the one thing about poverty for me, growing up in the ghetto. When you don't grow up with nothing and you still survive, nothing breaks you. Nothing will make you succumb to the, the Illuminati, the gay boule, women trying to provoke you to do something detrimental to yourself. For me, when you wake up and you can open the refrigerator and the back of the refrigerator is looking at you, and you still could go outside and play and make the best time of your day, you know. It builds character. It builds strength. You know what I'm saying? And thanks for the super chat. Um, like I said, it builds character and it builds strength. So it gets a little hard to break you, you know. So there was a time where I used to cry my motherfucking eyes out because I couldn't see my kids, right? And then I got to the point where I cry, but no tears will come. Then I got to the point where I see my kids do the same thing as their mothers. You know what I'm saying? They use kids as pawns, you know what I'm saying, to hurt you. So now that, you know, I'm half a decade on this earth and I look back, you know, I thank God that I made it to the through the storm of the child support, going to jail for falling behind in child support and all that other stuff. And I got homies right now that's still dealing with that. I look at Dame Dash right now. When I was going through child support at Rockefeller, because that's when it really started. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Rockefeller, that's when they ran to the court. Oh, this nigga's rich now. Nigga work for Jay-Z. Right? Dame was still paying child support while I was paying child support. I went to jail. This nigga Dame he ain't never go to jail. And that nigga owe hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know how this nigga has not gone to jail for this. Not that I want him to go to jail. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. I know he has some good lawyers and stuff, but my child support wasn't even 50,000, probably not even 30,000 that I fell behind. Probably was in the 20s, right? But they locked me up for it. I know homies now that still get locked up for it, right? And now I look at Dane and look at Dane. That nigga, he got to sell off all his assets and everything. Everything. He got to sell all over a lawsuit, but he still owes 100 and something bands of child support. Now, the crazy thing about that with Dame, right? This nigga was taking care of his kids. This nigga will go, I don't care where we was at. If we was in London, Amsterdam, Italy, Paris, like if Rachel Roy wasn't with us with Ava, or you know, he wasn't running back to the US or back to the to New York to be there for Boogie for school. That like he would pick his kids up at school. They stayed fresh. He took so good care of his kids, bro. And for any of his kids' mother to put him on child support was crazy to me. It was crazy to me. I believe he probably still owed child support for Boogie from his first baby mother. And Boogie got to be fucking goddamn 30-something years old now. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely in his 30s by now. And to see that this nigga still got a judgment on him for child support, this man should have never been on child support. I mean, never. But I know women use that as some type of financial income, you know, especially when you ordain a Jay, a Ja Rule. Not saying Ja Rule, I'm just naming people. Diddy, whoever. You know what I'm saying? When you're successful, chicks will go to child support. Just look at 50 Cent, right? You know what I'm saying? Just because you successful, they can't just deal with you and what you're giving. They want to make sure the judge is cutting them a check. You know what I'm saying? So even with Dame, you see him with 100,000 in child support. How many times you see this nigga still with his kids, right? Even when he was he had the little show or whatever, his kids are still there. up there promoting his son, got a business selling cookies. His son's emancipated. His daughters is emancipated. But he still got this arrears on him that I swear to God to y'all, man. I swear to God. Dame took care of his kids, bro. Financially, like, bro, I seen this man take. He has never abandoned his kids. Never, bro. Never. Never. Even when he probably was paying child support, they probably was still there with him. So I don't know if he just stopped paying. I don't know what it is. But that joint will traumatize you, man. It will traumatize you. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, my man killed himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, yo, what I got to live for if I got to go to jail and she not letting me see my daughter anyway. Like that shit, like, man, I hate Father's Day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love it for, because my moms and my family members, even my kids' family members, they still acknowledge me and what I do. The grandmothers that know that I was there and did everything that I could. You know what I'm saying? The uncles, that been there and know that I was there and all that stuff. I'll still get Father's Day from them. But from the kids, they don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a fuck. And that shit, knock on wood, that they don't go through it like I did, but I wish at least one of their kids fucking turn on their ass like they did me, so they can understand how the fuck it feels to raise your kid and then the motherfuckers turn around and act like you didn't fucking breathe life into them. Like you didn't fucking do nothing for them. Because I swear to God to you, from the age, from birth to 15, I'll say, when they get older, they forget all that shit. Like, they don't understand, especially the first 5 years, how difficult it is before they even get to school. You know what I'm saying? From the fucking Pampers, the formula, the milk. Well, at some point, they'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But just for Pampers, milk, clothes, babysitters, childcare, school, all that shit don't mean spit to these ungrateful motherfuckers when they get older. You ain't did shit for them. Oh, you ain't never did shit for me. Oh, really? Really? I ain't never did shit for you. You know what I'm saying? But that's where that child support song comes from. That shit is all true. You know what I'm saying? I had a woman kidnap my motherfucking child, turning 2 years old, because she lied to another nigga and had this nigga thinking my daughter was his for fucking 10 years, bro. 10 years. She cheated on the nigga and had him thinking my motherfucking kid was his for 10 years, bro. At 2 years old, just vanished on me. Like, the child's in my life up to 2. The next thing you know, this bitch is gone, right? Took me 8 years to find this motherfucker. 8 years. And when I find her, motherfucker tell me, oh, why don't you just forget about her? It's been so long. Bitch, it been that long because you fucking ran and hid. And you moved from the state that you used to live in. And then when I track her ass down, my motherfucking kid is living with the grandmother. And this bitch is in a whole nother state. And I'm like, yo, where my kid at? Oh, with my mother, because you know about, bitch. You know how many motherfucking women is out here raising a kid by themselves? Go get my kid. I'll pay, get a 2-bedroom. I'll pay the rent. Or I'll chip in and pay the rent. I don't know if I paid the rent or I gave her half the rent. Whatever it was go get my kid, move him in with you. Your mother ain't raising the fucking kid. What are you doing? And the crazy shit about it is the kid is mad at me for fucking tracking this bitch down. Now, I know y'all going to be like, oh, Joe, you shouldn't be calling her a bitch, whatever. Fuck you and fuck that. You know how fucking traumatized I am by that shit? Go through all this shit and the motherfucker don't fuck with me and this bitch is the trifling one? This man fucking paying child support when she ran ahead from me from 2 to 10. Had this man paying child support, knowing that wasn't his fucking kid, bro. And I'm the fucking bad guy. Ain't that a bitch? And then I'm talking to my kid about it. Well, he cheated too. You wasn't even fucking born. What the fuck is you talking about? He cheated. He cheated? Are you out your goddamn mind, kid? Fuck you mean he cheated? Your mother done had a whole baby by a nigga and had this nigga thinking it was his for fucking 10 years. You talking about he cheated? You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Can you imagine that shit? Mad at me and mad at the person that told me where the hell she had him. I called the smoke. They gave me her job number. I'm like, yo, where my fucking child at? Why don't you forget about her? It's been so long. Forget about her. I will show up at your motherfucking job. Fuck you mean? I don't give a fuck how you do it. You better get that baby back in my life. Then go and dismiss this man parental rights. Just pull the rug from right under him and his family. I go to court because I got to be there. They show the DNA test. Oh, you ain't the father. We all in court. They like, his whole family like, what the fuck? The judge is like, well, sorry, y'all can't no longer see the kid no more, this, that. Can you imagine that shit? You raise a kid thinking it's yours for 10 years, and then all of a sudden, oh, you can't see the fucking kid no more. I felt bad for the nigga. We leave court. The court is over. I'm so fucked up for him and sympathetic for him. I'm telling you, yo, come on, man. I drive you home. He ain't had no car. I drove the nigga home and shit after the court shit. His grandmother in there crying. His mother in there crying. They twisted. I'm driving this nigga home and shit. Nigga gonna say to me, yo, you know I could kill you, right? I'm like, yo, money, I'm gonna act like I ain't even hear you say that. You ain't got no reason to be mad at me. I'm with you. You in my car, nigga. I left the court with you. Not with that bitch. I'm taking you home. I'm gonna act like you didn't say that. Now I know I got the ratchet right under the seat. I dropped the nigga off. He invited me inside his house. I see my motherfucking child pictures from fucking birth to 10 all over the fucking house. Shit fucking me up. I done missed all this shit. And then he got a kid and they don't even look alike. And I'm like, damn, y'all ain't questioning shit. And not one motherfucking time after that, even before that, not one motherfucking time did the mother ever pay for the child to come see me in New York. Not once. Not once throughout her whole fucking life. Not once. I got to pay for them to come see me, and then I got to go travel out of town to go see them, which requires me, if I'm driving gas, if I'm flying, me getting a fucking hotel, all this shit. And not one time, I swear on my dead father, not one motherfucking time did this bitch ever fucking pay and bring my motherfucking child to see me. Not fucking once. Always in my pocket. Motherfuckers done took my license, took my passport. And the motherfucker mad at me for tracking her down. Are you fucking what? Tell you, man, yo, some women out here are some trifling motherfuckers and they get away with shit and they don't go to jail for it. Can you imagine a motherfucker sit there and blame a nigga for 10 years, get 8 years of child support out this nigga, knowing the fucking baby ain't his, right? And this bitch don't go to jail for that shit. She don't even get a fucking slap on the wrist. Nothing. And this nigga can't even get his fucking money back. But he want to kill me. No, you better kill her, motherfucker. Fuck you mean you want to kill me? I ain't know you, nigga. I ain't even know you exist. Fuck you mean you want to kill me? I hate fucking Father's Day because that shit's a constant fucking reminder of how fucking foul women are. When the fucking relationship don't work out, they get fucking. Let me change the subject. Because I don't smoke no more and I don't need no goddamn weed to calm me down. So let me just motherfucking woosah. This is why I went to Dubai to pray on this and leave that shit in the sand, right? But I'm telling you, I hate motherfucking Father's Day. I hate that shit. With a passion, I hate that shit. Like, for the last 20 fucking years, Father's Day, I try to sleep straight through that shit. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to see nobody to hear them say Happy Father's Day. I hate motherfucking Father's Day. I hate that shit. This is why I never had another fucking kid again. The one thing they did for me is waive the arrears. And that was after 21. I had to beg these bitches. I had to get on my fucking knees and kiss their feet and be like, yo, they grown. Like, I need my life back. Can you waive the fucking little bit of money that's left Whatever it is, can you just waive it so I can get my fucking life back? And I swear to God, DL, on my dead father, after child support was over, I ain't never heard from these bitches again. No happy Father's Day, no happy birthday, no Merry Christmas, no fucking happy Easter, nothing. When that shit was over and they waived those arrears, I've never heard from these bitches again in my fucking life, nor the kids. And I'm the nigga that love kids. But I would never, ever, 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 ever. This is why I won't even get married. Because that shit traumatized me. You think I'm gonna fucking let a fucking judge tell me what to do with my family? Here's the other thing. Being that they both was out of town, not one time, I swear to God to you, not one time did they have to show up in court. For over a decade. Not one time did they have to show up in court. So I'm going to court every motherfucking day. I mean, well, not every day, every court date to an empty side of the courtroom. And they got this, what do they call these fucking motherfuckers? I can't think right now, but they represent the mother. What do they call them? Slipping my mind right now. I'm so fucking angry. I know this so bad, easy too. Anyway, these people that represent them or her, they sitting there telling me all this shit. Y'all never even met these women. Y'all never fucking went to their house to see how they living conditions were. But you telling me what I need to be paying and all that, man. Let me tell you something, bro. There's a story that I wish I could tell, but that I ain't gonna tell. Where I fucking snapped. I can't talk about it because I don't know if I could get in trouble or not for it. So I'm not gonna be stupid enough to talk about it, right? But that shit could have really fucked up my life. And by the grace of God, it didn't. But I'm just going, let me move on. I might say too much. My point is this, man. When my man killed himself, that shit really did something to me, man. It really did something to me, man. And I think maybe him killing himself gave me the energy to strengthen up and move on. Because I don't know. I definitely want to kill myself. I know that for a fact. You know, that is that's the benefit of growing up in the projects and not having nothing. You know what I'm saying? For me, I can't speak for other people, but for me, growing up in the projects and my father dying young and me going through all the shit that I went through growing up not having no big brother to protect me and shit. You know, I got to the point where, you know, my brother was a motherfucking gun. And I got to the point where I learned that motherfuckers respect violence. You know what I'm saying? And that made me a different person. Like I'm not the nigga you could threaten. Like, cause I will act on your threat because I think you're gonna, if you threaten me, I'm fucking moving. And I don't care. I will go to the precinct and be like, I did it. Yeah. Or I will be moving like James Bond and you wouldn't even know I did it. And I'm not going to go turn myself in. But if it gets to the point where a motherfucker fuck with me like that, I will blast your ass in front of 100,000 people, drop the motherfucking gun, and walk right over to the police if they don't gun me down. Because I don't give a fuck. That's just because of where I came from and all the shit that I've been through. And I learned from God that karma is a motherfucker. So it made me carry myself a certain way and not react to anything. But you threaten me, nigga, I will make your ass act on that shit. Because this is why I'm not scared of shit. Because I done seen the worst of the worst. But one thing I wasn't going to let the judge, the courts, or these women do was make me do anything that was going to inflict pain on myself. But that motherfucking Father's Day is the worst. That shit is like Halloween for me. That shit is Devil's Night. Halloween is even more happier and cheery to me than motherfucking Father's Day. I can't stand Father's Day. That shit is the worst reminder of fucking how women will turn the fucking, they'll tell you they love you. You could go fucking have a kid with them. You can raise the kid, baby, sleep on your chest all these fucking nights. You fucking changing diapers. You doing the formula. You taking them on trips. You doing all types of shit. And when you get older, that shit don't mean shit to them. You paying for school and shit. Like, and you paying child support. They using this money to help raise the kid, this, that, and other. And then the kid talking about, I didn't invite you to the graduation. Motherfucker, you ain't got to invite me. My contribution is my motherfucking invite. Oh, so y'all can take all my money, but I can't see you walk in the cap and gown? The fuck? But the nigga that ain't your father, he still could be around. Women are some evil motherfuckers, and that shit bleed right down into the fucking kids. They don't give a fuck. And I know that don't apply to all you ladies, because I know some ladies, they baby daddies was a shit, and they still ain't put them on child support, which I never fucking understood that part. Like, yeah, but that's why you hear that song Father's Day by me. That's why all that passion and shit is in that. And I wrote that a while ago, but as you can hear, the delivery, the fucking anger is still there. You know what I mean? But yeah, well, happy Father's Day to all my brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're a brother, a cousin, a father, a friend, a nephew, you know, a homie, or if you somebody that haven't seen your child in a while, whatever you do, don't let these motherfuckers drive you to the point that you take your own life. Please, because I've seen it happen. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because your kid might get old enough and come look for you. I'm gonna give you one other example. One of my guys, he's like a stepbrother to me. He's one of my mother's boyfriend's sons, right? Him and his father relationship was fucked up because his father was on drugs. And at a certain point, he kind of forgave him. His father got clean. They built a relationship. Then later, his father died, right? But his daughter, the mother turned his daughter against him. The daughter went to same thing. He there for her the whole time, paying child support. At some point, the mother turned the daughter against him, and wouldn't let him see the daughter, right? Daughter, oh fuck yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not respecting her father, not trying to have a relationship with her father or whatever, right? But she's still in her teens at this time. Guess what happens? Her fucking mother dies. And now she ain't got nobody. And what you think she did? Go run into her father. Because she had nobody else. Her mother died on her. Rest in peace, I ain't gonna say her name, but whatever illness she had, I can't remember, but her mother died, right? Now she had nobody. And then she go running back to the father. And at first he like, oh, now you want to fuck with me? Why you want to fuck with me now? But he put all that to the side and he embraced her. And from that day forth, she got a relationship with him. So for all you women out there, it's one to think on. You might die before the father. So when you holding the goddamn kid away from the father and he died, he may not be like the guy that I'm talking about and, turn the other cheek and forgive all the disrespect and neglect. But something can happen to you. So when you sitting there keeping your fucking kid away from the father, think about something can happen to you. So all that time you keeping the kid from the father, something happened to you. They don't know the other side of the family. Why? Because your stupid ass was in your emotions and you using the fucking baby as a pawn. So if you that chick and you watching right now, let that be one to fucking sit on your motherfucking heart. Your ass might die first. And where that's going to leave your kid at. And they don't know their whole other side of the family because of that shit. And what you know, who you think in your family going to take care of that kid? That's when you get to see how your family really reacts. Oh, fuck, you don't want no responsibility taking care of kids. First thing they say is where the father at. Now you might have your aunties and stuff that may take them in, but it ain't nothing like they motherfucking father being there for them. Let that sit on your fucking mind. To the trifling bitches. And if you a nigga that got a kid and your kid don't talk to you, and she with some nigga, and the nigga, she got kids by this nigga, and the father don't ever come to try to meet the motherfucking the father of the child, that's a bitch nigga. That means the woman controls the man. Poor righteous teacher. Peace, joke. I went through something. Oh, I went through the same thing, God. I keep moving forward. You got to keep your sanity. Good looking, Mazad. You have to keep moving forward to keep your goddamn sanity. Because that shit, they don't understand. They don't understand. They think that because the fucking woman that cut the umbilical cord, that your motherfucking energy, your sperm ain't just as important as her carrying that fucking baby. You the motherfucking nigga. Tasha Rain, thank you for the cash app. They don't understand your connection to the motherfucking kid. You the nigga rubbing the baby, feeling the kick and all that other shit. You the ones going to going to the hospital for the checkups and all that shit. None of that shit mean nothing after you fucking say the relationship is over. And I know that don't apply to all women, but a lot of niggas I see go through it. I got a homeboy going through that right now. My man Q going through that right now. And I can hear it in his fucking voice. You know how he talk about how much he got to offer his son that he can't see. He ain't seen his son in 5 years. You know what that, and for me, it got to be worse to have a son. And your son, and you're a man, and your son is being raised by a woman, and she won't let you fucking be a part of his life over money. That's the shit that I never could understand. Oh, you ain't got no money? Well, you can't see him. It don't cost shit to walk through the park. It don't cost shit to push him on the swing. It don't cost shit to put him on the sliding board and wait for them to come down on the other end. I gotta have money for all that shit just to spend time with them. Say, I hate Father's Day, man. I hate that shit. Gia, thanks for the donation. I could never forget being in jail for that shit. See, I can, yo, man. You know how many fights I almost got in jail for child support? And I'm in there like, man, I can't put my hands on this nigga. That's an assault charge. I'm going to catch a new one. They're going to move me from the civil side over to the criminal side. I got to eat niggas talking crazy or just letting them know, nigga, I will flip out on you in here. But being that I already bidded before, I already know how to bid. So a nigga in the motherfucking civil side, nigga, you ain't gonna fucking get me to fucking cut you or stab you in this motherfucker. I'm too short for that. One of the fucking bitches, the trifling one that fucking ran and had the other nigga fucking thinking that my daughter was his. When I got her to wave the wrist, she told me, yo, I want you to sign something that say that you would never post a picture of her or say her name or bitch. You trifling motherfucker. You should me. I can't never post a picture of my kid because you waving some fucking arrears. You don't want to be reminded about your fucking shit. You don't want your friends and family to see these baby pictures of her in my fucking projects. Where you told her you ain't know who the fuck her father was. Lying ass bitch. Go ask me not to fucking ever post a picture of my daughter. Are you stupid, bitch? I still got that fucking bitch recorded on a voice note from fucking way back then telling me that shit so I could let my motherfucking child hear that shit. You want to hear your fucking mother talking about she don't want me to ever fucking post a picture of you? And it's way before fucking social media. This way back probably MySpace or some bullshit. There ain't no Instagram, Twitter, none of this shit. This way back then. You don't want me to post no pictures of my motherfucking kid. Where all the motherfucking talent shows and graduations and all this shit I documented. Fuck out of here. Look at this dumb motherfucker right here talking about you made a decision by laying down with her. And what that mean? That give her the right to go and fucking kidnap my kid? That give her the right to go blame another fucking nigga because I made a decision to lay down with her? You sound fucking stupid. Dumb motherfucker. You made a decision to lay down with her. So that gives her the right to do all that, right? You fucking dumbass. Dumb shit motherfuckers say. Stupid ass motherfucker. You chose to lay down with her. What made her desirable in the first place? What the fuck that got to do with anything, you dumb motherfucker? Motherfucker, I ain't never heard no dumbass shit like that in my life. What made it desirable for you? You is a stupid motherfucker. And I wouldn't even block you because you that stupid because I want niggas to see how stupid your ass is. But every time you come in here, they're going to remember how fucking dumb you are to say some dumbass shit like that. Stupid ass fuck. I guarantee you that's a fucking woman saying that shit. I'll put my life on it. That's a fucking woman saying that shit. Dumb bitch. All right, let me move on because now I'm fucking starting to sweat. I'm gonna have to go get me some motherfucking ice or nice cold water and cool the fuck off. But what is this? You got it, Scooter. All right. Let me get to this Diddy trial. So let me see. If I could pull up this Kanye thing. So as you can see, the rumors yesterday was flying around that Kanye was going to show up to the courthouse. Where's some testimony yesterday from Jane Doe that insinuated that Kanye West allegedly was at a freak off allegedly in Vegas. I ain't gonna say a freak off, an orgy, because Jane Doe, John Doe, baby mama, she insinuated where, you know, the internet undefeated, they what you call it, figured out that allegedly it was Kanye and Bianca when they matched the dates. That was them allegedly that that she went to that freak off or that orgy where it was 8 people in the room and with allegedly Kanye and Bianca in there, and it was 8 people in the room having sex. Or I don't know how many people was having sex, but there's 8 people in the room, some watching or whatever. And even Jane Doe talking about she lift up her shirt to show her titties in that orgy. So, you know, everybody's talking about, oh, Kanye's gonna come to the court. Kanye's gonna come to the court. But they said yesterday they denied them entry. And even in today, they didn't let him in the main courtroom because they saying that it would be too much for the juries to see Kanye come in the courtroom to support Diddy. So they made him go, they gave him a separate room, an overflow room for himself, for him to be in there to watch it, but not be in the courtroom sitting next to, you know, the Quincy's, the Christians, the Justins, the Mrs. Combs, Janice Combs. So they put him in this overflow room, and Yeezy popped out.
In the middle, Kanye West.
Kanye, why'd you show up today?
You're not the one I'll box you right in the middle, Kanye West.
Kanye, why'd you show up today?
So that's how Kanye looked when he showed up. Was it a clout move? Of course. That's the biggest publicity you could get right now. Is showing up in the court for Diddy. Now, I'm wondering if Kanye set a precedence that's going to start other celebrities that were Diddy friends, because I feel like Diddy ain't got no friends, because I feel like that what Kanye did, if that was done during the beginning, Diddy would have got a bail. If he got support, any support like that in the beginning, and they came and sat in the bail hearing, Diddy would have got a bail. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the Jay-Z's and the Naomi Campbells, the Busta Rhymes, the DJ Khaled's. The only reason I'm saying y'all names is because y'all was hanging around Diddy prior to him getting locked up. French Montana is probably like one of the biggest disappointments to me out of everybody. Like for Kanye to go in there before French Montana, the way we see French Montana up under Diddy, like if I was Diddy and I came home, that nigga French Montana couldn't say shit to me. Like I would spit on that nigga if he walked up on me for not being there with my sons. Like I'm telling you, like me and that nigga would be fighting. I would cold spit in that nigga face. Like if I was Diddy. You can't be hanging out with me like that. Through all the yachts, all the parties, all of the fucking award shows, all this shit. And when I'm at my bottom, ain't none of you niggas there. Meek Mill, yeah, he another fake ass nigga too. Nigga, don't get mad because you the same motherfucker that was crying when you was in jail and over fucking popping a wheelie. You should be the first nigga there for anybody going through jail. Mr. Motherfucking Prison Reform, you and Jay-Z with that bullshit. Y'all niggas investing in prisons. Y'all niggas ain't trying to support a nigga in prison. Y'all investing in that shit. That shit's a money grab for y'all niggas. Talking about prison reform. Y'all niggas getting paid off that shit. Phony ass niggas. Tell you, if I was Diddy, any of these niggas come around me, nigga, I'm snuffing one of you bitch ass niggas. Niggas could be around you and party and man, but niggas can't be there for you and you're at your worst, at your bottom. And that's how I go, bro. That's how I go. Every time I got locked up, who was the first person there on the visit? My mother. Every time, bro. My mother. I'm like, Ma, you ain't got to come see me. Now, I had homies, you know, that came to see me. My man Waterbed, Haas. There's a bunch of niggas that came to see me, homies that came to see me, you know, in those times. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, in Diddy case, when you seeing all these celebrity people that running around and partying, all of them, and hanging out with this nigga, you thinking they his boyfriends or his girlfriends or whatever, and they can't be there for him and his worst. And I'm telling you, that shit makes a difference when you in court and people come to support you. Jury looks at that. The judge looks at that. Even the prosecution looks at that. Because when you got support, that means people don't believe you guilty of it or they care about you. You seen Ja Rule and them going to court for Irv and them, right? Because they knew Irv and them niggas wasn't selling drugs. Only person that ain't show up for Irv and them was Ashanti. But everybody else was showing up for Irv. Same thing with R. Kelly. If R. Kelly had support, he wouldn't have blew that New York trial. That New York trial is just as the same as Diddy trial. A bunch of lying ass bitches getting up there lying on this nigga. And nobody cared because they thought it was about him fucking with young girls and shit. And it was the same shit as Diddy. Same shit. All these motherfuckers getting on the internet telling a bunch of lies and got him indicted. Same shit with Diddy. French Montana, how you don't go to court for this nigga? And Gene Square, the nigga that put him in there, shows up there to gloat in the nigga face. Like, yeah, nigga, I got you locked up. And y'all niggas can't go there for support. Anyway, let's get to what went down today. Oh, the other thing that happened in court, because they get ready to talk about that, is jury number 6 was a black juror, right? Now, clearly, the prosecution is feeling like the word on the street is Diddy about to walk. They screwed up, especially after Jane Doe, her name, man, that should be almost slipping out my mouth. And I know I probably could say it, but I'm not. After her testimony, yo, do you know this girl, after she got got off the stand yesterday, do y'all know that this woman went over and hugged the prosecutor, I think Comey, and then went over to Diddy's side and hugged his defense attorney? That one was crossing her. I told y'all that something's wrong with Shorty. Like, Shorty is not rap tight. And for her to do that proves to me that that girl is fucking crazy, bro. She is crazy. And I believe through her testimony, they probably was the prosecution probably was watching juror number 6 and was like, oh man, we gotta get rid of this motherfucker because he ain't gonna say Diddy's guilty. So the one black juror, I don't know how many people's black on the jury, but a black juror, and remember the prosecution is all white. They all white people, all white women. I don't know why they focused on this one juror, but they talking about, for whatever reason, somebody probably was giving them information on this juror, but they found the need to get rid of the juror. So juror number 6 got dismissed today. Now, I don't know how that goes and how that works when they replace a juror. It's 4 black jurors? Oh, God, that's horrible. Now they got rid of one of the black jurors, and I don't know. It's different reports on why. I'll look it up in a minute. But the fact that that for whatever reason that they got the juror dismissed, How did they not vet this juror out that they didn't even make it on the trial? So now this person has been on there from 6 to 8 weeks in this courtroom, and y'all found a reason to kick this person out. And I guarantee you that was done because that juror was not in favor of the prosecution. Yeah, it's eight males and 4 females, but that don't mean that don't tell us how many people who was white and black or Spanish or whatever, you know. But anyway, they got rid of that juror, which means somebody is getting ready to come in that missed all that testimony. And they gonna have to judge from that point on, which ain't fair because they done missed all Cassie bullshit, all Mia's bullshit, all what is the other chick name? Brianna's bullshit and lies. Those are the 3 worst goddamn testimonies that would affect this case. Now, if somebody come in now, starting on Monday, they resting their case on next week. So they get rid of a jury that was there from day one, and they get ready to rest their case next week, and then the defense get to call their witnesses. So the new person is only going to get to see the defense witnesses, and then they're going to have to make a decision from there. That sucks for Diddy, for the defense. That's a major blow for them to lose a juror and a black person, because a black person will understand Diddy more. A black person will understand the culture more. They will understand the lingo. You know what I'm saying? Now the white men, they are more prone to understand voyeurism, cuckolding, orgies and stuff like that, because that's more of their culture than ours. We in our culture is frowned upon. That's why they call in cuckolding or cuckolding and menage a trois freak offs, because in the black community it's taboo. In the white community, that shit ain't nothing. You could go online and find swinger parties all day, and nobody's going to jail at these swinger parties. The people that throw the swinger parties, they're not getting charged with nothing. That's just a part of white culture. So they come back in. They got Diddy's. They got Diddy's assistant. Who is this assistant name? I think Jonathan. Who is this Perez person? Your Honor, Your Honor wanted us to address juror number 6. Judge says we could do that at another time. After Perez, we have exhibits to introduce so we can get our summary charts together over the weekend. All rise. So this is a direct from the prosecution. It's Mr. Perez on the stand. Were you subpoenaed, and do you have an immunity agreement? Yes. See, they give everybody immunity just to snitch on Puff, or these people probably wouldn't even testify. Let me show you this. What is it? Mr. Combs' Gucci pouch. What was in his Gucci pouch? Drugs and money. Now, some texts between whom? Me and Rob. Rob says, will you locate his Gucci pouch in his bathroom? And what did you say? I text, there was no residue and I didn't steal any Addy, LOL. Meaning what? Adderall. As a part of your employment, did you have any role in obtaining drugs? A handful of times. I purchased or grabbed them from someone outside. Who are you getting drugs for? Mr. Combs. Which drugs? Cocaine, Xanax, Molly. How did you pay for the drugs? Cash. Where did you get the cash? Security or the Gucci pouch? Who in security gave you the money? Fahim. What did your text say? I text Fahim, I need 700 for Gudo, for drugs. In this text, why would y'all put that in a text? Please, it's stupid. In this text, I text, I'm still waiting for funds from TriStar, Mr. Combs' business managers. Who do you interact with at TriStar? Robin Greenhill. Did you get a FaceTime from Mr. Combs from Jane's house? Yes. I dropped him at Jane's house with his supplies. Then he called me a couple of hours later. How did Mr. Combs appear in the FaceTime? Angry and annoyed? Could you see Jane's face? No. She was turned away. What did Mr. Combs ask you? For me to say if there had been another female on the trip we had been on. And I said no. Had there been? No. Why did you react? How did you react during this FaceTime? Pretty normal, I thought. What did you do? I told Fahim and KK that Mr. Combs was arguing with his guest and that I was going to pick him up. And what is this? Message between me and Fahim and Mr. Combs on June 20th, 2024. I wrote, I need cash for his guest ASAP. Did you know what the money was for? No. Now, why did you leave Mr. Combs? Why did you leave working for Mr. Combs? To avoid situations like this? How did you feel about Mr. Combs? Great. The same way I was when I worked there. No further questions. Cross. Mr. Steele. Mr. Combs is a motivator. Yes, he is. Have you seen Mr. Combs cry? Let me show you something. Give me 1 second. Y'all know. May I hand him this book? You may. 3605. I can't remember if he was crying, but this does remind me that he was upset. Look again. It doesn't refresh. Okay. You said there was a lot going on. Do you remember the March searches? Yes. You saw it on the news? Yes. Have you been in the bedroom at 2 Star? Yes. Did you ever see guns in there? No. Did you ever see him with firearms? Never. I only saw security with him. Because he's a man of note, right? Yes. He is a man respected in many fields, right? Objection. I ask this. Have you worked with other celebrities? Yes. And many of them have security, right? They do. You mentioned Jane. Was she nice to you? Yes. You call King Knight's personal time, right? Yes. Mr. Combs works long hours. Is that right? Yes. Because you worked out of his homes, sometimes business and personal got mixed, right? That is correct. Setting up a King's Night, was that business or personal? Personal. And buying drugs, I'm not saying you did it often, but that was personal too, right? Right. And buying lingerie for Jane, was that personal? Yeah, it's personal. Did Jane always appear to you to be a willing participant in King's Night? Objection. Shut. Overruled. Yes, always. Okay. A small amount of drugs, like personal use? Objection. That's sustained. Can you estimate percentages of your work, business, and personal? I'll say personal was 1%. Mr. Combs needed your help connecting the Bluetooth, correct? Yes. He was not very hot with tech stuff, right? No, he was not. Mr. Combs was working on an album very hard, right? Yes. You said KK and Mr. Combs were close, right? Yes. But you are not saying like they were sexual, right? Oh, no, I'm not. I am not. The argument you saw on FaceTime was it verbal? Like, was it a verbal argument? Not physical, right? You saw it, right? Right. You learned that it was about jealousy, wasn't it? Yes. Jane was very jealous, right? Objection. Sustained. Okay. You're about the same age as Jane, correct? Yes. Was Jane a strong and independent woman? Yes. You made purchases in sex stores with the company credit card? I did. But you don't know if Mr. Combs paid, did you? I don't. The hotel was put in your name, and you had to go in and set up the room, right? Yes. And if the room was registered as Sean Combs, there might be cameras outside, right? Right. We proposed this exhibit. Objection. Do we need a sidebar? There are a number of objections. We probably do need a sidebar. Your Honor. Okay. Come on, sidebar. Hey, come back. You may proceed, Mr. Steele, but without showing this exhibit to the public in the gallery. So, Mr. Perez, make sure all the screens are turned off. These are between you and Jane. What did you say to her? I was setting up a King's night. She was telling me what to get. She is cooperating and setting it up, right? Here, the chef says he's making her avocado toast, and she asked for hot tea and honey to go with heart emojis. And you replied, I love it. And you wrote, I wrote, have a good flight and dinner. I want photos of you and the gang. And she wrote to you, he's looking for smoke. And you wrote, coming. Yes. Your Honor, I don't have any more questions. Ms. Smyrna? Back to the prosecutors. Was getting those things for Jane part of your job? Yes. Did you ever set up a King's night on vacation? No. We can turn to the public screen back on. Thank you. This item, this new hooker, is that personal? Not necessarily. And the baby oil, that's personal. Is that part of your job? Yes. It was TriStar which designated the payments. Not you, right? Right. Nothing further. Thank you. Let me see the attorneys at a sidebar. They back. We move to introduce these exhibits under seal. Granted, jurors, you may leave for the weekend. Don't talk or read about the case. On Juror 6, under the Fazio case in Second Circuit District Court, have broad discretion. In the morning we addressed this. I said, based on the record, I was not sure an inquiry was needed. During the breaks, I looked at the transcript from Robin Room and from voir dire. There's not evidence of bias. The jury indicated he moved to New Jersey with his girlfriend. It may not be permanent, but has been for the past few weeks. That was initially, there was a long break to confer when the juror returned to the court and asked, he said, it'd been 4 to 5 days a week in New York. In the Robin Room, he said the daughter lived in New Jersey. Then he said then in the Bronx with his aunt. In the voir dire, what is the voir dire or voir dire? Let me look that up. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, voir dire. I didn't pronounce it right. A preliminary examination of a witness or a juror by a judge or counsel. Oh, okay. That's must have been when they were screening him. He said he lived with his girlfriend who lives in New Jersey. There are inconsistencies. There's more in the U.S. letter. The court does not feel further inquiry is required. The reason we have alternate jurors is if questions arise. Where there's a question like this, removal of the jury is required. The juror will be dismissed. He should not return on Monday. Oh, man. Let me make a record. We didn't want an inquiry because it might have a chilling effect. It is very, very common to have a girlfriend in New Jersey or vice versa. We should have been allowed to explain. These jurors have been attentive. I'm concerned that the court is equating inconsistencies with lying or hiding something from the court. If you bring him out here, we can come to some sort of understanding. He has come here every day. I've been in this court for 25 or 30 years. There have been issues with representation of African American and Hispanic jurors in this district. We're taking a step with this jury. Now we're taking a step backward. Some say Black and Hispanic jurors don't answer the call. Anything from the government? I have nothing to add to Your Honor's ruling. Mr. Donaldson is suggesting we make the decision here based on race. But the focus here is on the integrity of the proceeding. The alternates have been also showing up on time. Well, in Valdir, he said, I live in the Bronx with my fiance and daughter. There's no reason to lie to try to get on the jury. Then on the colloquy, he said he had just moved to New Jersey, adding that his daughter had been living in New Jersey. He said, all my bills go to the Bronx. It's that he wanted to be on the jury. After the break, he says actually he spends more time in the Bronx, which is flat and consistent with what he previously said. The jury is shading answers to stay on the jury is shading answers to stay on the jury. That's why this is the right thing to move to an alternate. It's going to be a less diverse jury. That is a fact. Seeing that I've seen this in the district, it is paramount to get a representative jury, particularly in this city. I've heard you, Mr. Donaldson. I've got a new argument. There was a state case that there's a difference between the principal jurors and the alternate jurors. I know that I'm throwing the ball in the dead zone with the New York law, a Hail Mary, but this brings up now, after weeks of watching the jurors' reactions, now they go back to Valdir. Everybody knew, but no one did anything. At least bring in the juror to potentially explain. I'll consider all this. This came up in a what is this word? I don't know this word. I don't even know what this word means. Let me see. Colloquy. What is that? Colloquy, a conversation, a gathering for discussion of theological questions. Got it. This came up in a what is it? Colloquy. That's just a tongue twister. Colloquy. This came up in a colloquy this week in an organic way. If the defense knew it before, that's something else. I'm going to thank Mr. Donaldson and Mr. Agnifilio for the issues that they raised. If there's a change in my thinking, I'll let you know. For the record, Judge, we had no idea during the voir dire. All right, let me have all the parties at a sidebar. And the jury is not there. Now the judge returns and says, we have a sensitive matter to discuss. Everyone must leave in the courtroom, and the courtroom will be sealed. After a long sealed courtroom, it is being reopened. An explanation of what happened in the sealed courtroom and why it was sealed should be given. The New York case I cited was based on the New York Constitution, but it's still a constitution. It's the only reason KK took the videos at the issue was because lawyers in the civil cases asked her to do so. It goes to Ms. Coron's knowledge. At this same time, Jane testified she is talking to KK. One of the witnesses next week will testify that KK had access to Mr. Combs' phone and text from him. What's the relevance to this knowledge? What's the relevance? The relevance is her knowledge, my bad. And that she continued to facilitate hotel nights after knowing. Diddy lawyer says it was Jane who asked for the Four Seasons. Anytime she went to Two Star, KK left the premises. Jane coordinated her flights with KK, at least on 2 instances, Judge, of alleged sex trafficking. Mr. Combs gave her liquid Molly. The defense's objection to these exhibits is overruled. Anything more? D-Rock ended his employment in 2017. He needed to pay for his grandmother's gravestone. He asked Mr. Combs for money. Butler is grateful. How is this relevant? Beyond employment, Mr. Combs and Mr. Butler have been friends for decades. I find that persuasive. Next issue. Driscoll, the government has essentially abandoned the claim that Gina was a victim. The exhibit rebuts their argument that Mr. Combs brought the Intercontinental video only to protect his reputation. But this shows, as to Gina, he was aware that law enforcement could get involved in domestic violence. Gina has become a major part of this case. I am excluding this exhibit, A629. It's unfairly prejudicial, outweighing any probative value. Judge, we have more objections. Brandon Paul is due to testify next week, as well as another personal assistant. So I don't exclude them. So finally, who are the government's last witnesses? Summary witnesses are Sanka and 2 other personal assistants, Brendan Paul and a law enforcement officer. We believe we will close next week. Court is adjourned. So next week, y'all, it's over for the prosecution. I don't know how many witnesses Diddy going to call. But next week, we got whoever Sandcar is, Brendan Paul, and a cop. which means no Gina, no more victims. And so all their victims was Cassie, Jane, I don't think Mia was a victim. Mia was the white girl that was sleeping with him. Cassie friend sleeping with him behind his back. So it's really just two victims. I can't wait to see who Diddy. I wonder if they're gonna call Kanye West as a witness. I can't learn. Oh, I can't wait till next week to see who they call him. I wonder if D-Rock is going to testify for Diddy. I probably doubt that because the prosecution will have so many questions for D-Rock. Very interesting. Well, the prosecution is probably going to be done by Wednesday, the latest. And we get to see who Diddy going to call. Diddy better pull out his goddamn, he better pull out his big guns. He need to get some people in there that's credible people that he did business with that don't know no bad side of him. They don't know about the drug side of him or whatever. He need a Clive Davis or somebody like that to come in there. That's Clive Davis is too goddamn old, and he ain't gonna come in anyway. But he need people of that stature, the Jimmy Iovine's, these people that's respected. He needs some white people in there because this prosecution is playing the race card, and he needs some white people in there that's gonna that could talk good about him. That's what I think. But choke no joke, you know what it is. I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what time. It ain't gonna be at 7, but sometime throughout the day. Y'all know 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. But I'm gonna be live tomorrow and Sunday. I will be live as well. We will see what happens next. But as you can see, we got another assistant, maybe 2 assistants. I don't know who that other person is, and a cop coming on next week. I think the prosecution bust off all they big guns. I don't like the fact that they moved the black person off of there. You know what I mean? I don't like that. They doing that because they losing, in my opinion. And they know a black person, they gonna go with Diddy after seeing all this BS. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, Choke No Joke. Thanks for the support. Get that new album, Learn from Mistakes, Part 2, out right now. Father's Day song on it. Just make sure y'all get that. And I think I'm gonna take you out of here with Father's Day. I love my child once again because now that I sat here and spilled my guts about how I feel about Father's Day, the lyrics will make more sense to y'all now that I told y'all what happened. Okay? But sorry that I got so emotional about Father's Day. Once again, I don't like it. It's traumatizing for me and a lot of men. And if you one of them ladies that don't let your baby daddy see his kid because he got a new girlfriend or he moved on, this Father's Day, don't be like these women. Make the man's day. Surprise him by letting him see his child. Remember, y'all went half on the baby. You know what I mean? Yeah, ladies, you did more work. You carried the baby, this, that, and other. But we are more than financial support when it comes to our kids. And if we go broke or we don't have no money, that don't give you the right to stop us from seeing the kid, because it don't cost nothing to walk your kid to the park and get on the seesaw with them, or put them on the swing, or put them on the sliding board, or take them to McDonald's and get them a Happy Meal. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, child support might not be paid, but do not isolate the father from helping raise the kid. This is why you see a bunch of these little niggas running around here dressed up like women, because they've been sitting around you too much, watching you get glammed up. And then next thing you know, like Dwayne Wade, your son go from a boy to a girl, and his mother don't approve of it. But she ain't got nothing to do with it. So it ain't even always the women that do it. Some men stop, they get custody of the kid, and then they turn on the mother. You know what I'm saying? And had Dwayne Wade's baby mother been a part of her Zaire's life, she don't approve of him being a girl. That's the Hollywood side of Dwayne Wade. That's the Gabrielle Union side of Dwayne Wade. That's him selling his cell to the industry, allegedly. And as you can see, when you sell your soul to the industry, the first thing you giving up is your kid, right? Look at the Magic Johnsons, allegedly, the Will Smiths, allegedly, Beyonce and Jay-Z, allegedly. You see how they kid got to be grown and get on the stage and get out there. You see Bow Wow's daughter come to the BET Awards, 12, 13 years old, with a dress with a cut in it with her ass out. You seen that? Hold on. Let me show y'all that before we go. Matter of fact, let me pull it up on the screen so y'all can see it there. This girl's 13 years old, 12 or 13, right? This is disgusting. I don't know if that's a good enough picture. Let me see. Y'all see that? This girl, she just turned 13. Blue Ivy just turned 13, right? Can you believe this? This girl is 12, 13 years old with a dress with the hip cut out showing her ass, my nigga. Yo, if I'm Bow Wow, I'm like, oh, hell no. Time out, BT. Let me go to the wardrobe. Somebody find something else. All this fake ass long hair. I'm sure she got on a little makeup, but she got on a dress with the fucking hip cut out to show her ass, bro. I wish that I don't want to play the video because I know faggot ass BET, they gonna strike my joint. Look at this, bro. Look at this, man. That is a kid, bro. Like she got her hip out to show her butt cheek, like, or the side of her skin, whatever you want to say. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. A Christian Dior chain on. Like, yo, bro. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Like, yo, y'all women got to protect these kids, bro. Especially around the industry. These niggas is weirdos. Hold on. Damn, I ain't even know I ain't showing it. Hold on. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. The girl's 13, bro. Just turning 13. Why would you do that, bro? Like, you mean you Bow Wow, you sit there and you don't say nothing? She walk up on you like that. Yeah, you don't say nothing. This is how the goddamn industry got niggas desensitized and think that is cool. That is crazy, bro. Like, I'm cursing the mother out. I don't know about y'all, but somebody's getting cursed out. That's embarrassing. Choke no joke, man. Y'all know what it is. Thanks for all the donations. I appreciate the love. Yo, I'm out, man. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Happy Father's Day to all my brothers out there. Peace, man.
Choke no joke. Grego, rest in peace. You know what it is. Say I neglect her. I love my child. You make me go wild with your parenting style. Only for her, I wear this smile. Cause inside, it's really a grin. If I was a drink, I'd be drunk off gin. I'm not a quitter, I fight to the end. You're not gonna dictate who life I'm in. Just mad cause I went from boys to men. Like Wanya and Brandy, the road end. I say it in French, we are thin. I do not like you, you're not my friend. You make me cringe, get under my skin like veins, blood, bagging up cane. Don't know too many dudes that go through these things. Deal with your bullshit and still stay sane. Brains with the blue early in the game. Yeah, deadbeat, I'll make you dead me. You wanna see me locked up like me, so I kick back and let the preacher preach. Wisdom of his word, get me through each day. Emancipation on the way. I'ma celebrate from September to May. Till the casket close, we go our way. I just pray she love me one day. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 Happy Father's Day. I love my child. The worst type of chick, bottom of the pile. Tell him it's his and know that it's mine. Mine's is his, then run for years. What the fuck was you thinking all those years? What if she needed a donor and needed me there? The family even questioned her hair, cause she came from your womb. Do you think that is fair? I remember the day I called you out of nowhere. You heard my voice, all you heard was air. I bet you were hella scared. You said forget her, you better without her. Her's my daughter, this is an order. Try running again and you'll be crawling, cause I'm coming through like Mike Duggan falling down. This time not fucking around. I wanna see it now and I don't care how. You do it, I do it, move quickly. All the years that you ditched me, and right now you going to hitch me to your back. Take me where she's at, and don't worry, there won't be no clapping. These are the years of me rapping, producing, directing, for you to be hectic. I love my child and I don't regret. Happy Father's Day. I love my child. 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 Take me to court, bitch. That shit don't hurt me. I've been to court for worse. Still survive. See, I know it's not about the money. You filed to hurt me. I'm not a deadbeat. When it's all good, you know it's all sweet. When it's all hood, you gotta bear with me. Your girlfriends say take me to court. How you don't ask and then go to court? You know when you ask, things get brought or paid. Emancipation on the way. We'll hang out any given day. Your relationship will fade away. We will get close, you will fade away. Like the baby mama that ran state to state and had to run for about 8 years. Some say how she lived. That might satisfy the father but ruin the kid. Trust me, I speak it cause I live. Ain't another song that info give. That's info for who follow the kid. You went half on the baby, chick you played me. Kidnapped my babies and made them hate me. Y'all ladies don't know, y'all drive us crazy. Fellas, if you out there, you miss your baby. I love my child. Choke no joke. This go out to all the fathers out there that miss their babies. They took our babies from us over money, child support. Now they don't even know us. Let's go out to you. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram. Tell them what they doing. Choke no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you. Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low. Let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous, I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat, snatch you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak thief and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the feds, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like times hard, two-door garage, ice like Liberage, with no damn job, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry, he got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees, laughing cause I'm broke on the streets. Stay DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. DL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Say DL, BDL and Sal. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Break night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, you was like, yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McClain for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get when got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry that niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, then I'm original gun clapper. Like Dan get dapper, see a mill be Casper. Like Dre the doctor, the math from after. Say DL, EDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Say DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Say DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Nigga, y'all loud, louder than the weed, nigga. Thinking with your pockets, caught the ice locket. She somewhere in Houston, you blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait, through the line she caught it. Gave her all that loot, she couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, y'all feeling him. Blue puff in your face, daddy, all about Benjamin. Remember me, I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me, think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I push the big Benz with 20-inch rims. Went in the club, Chris for all my men. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself out position. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. So, that son is me, yo.
I see.
You ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all this
man.
diamonds and stuff, yo.
How can I
Fat
not?
diamond ring I got, yo. Yo, what you talking about, yo?
No,
These diamonds, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got $35,000 on me right now.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I can show you the money right now. I can show you the money.
No, you ain't gonna show
Matter of
me
fact,
nothing,
I can show you
man.
my gun, yo.
What?
Yo,
Oh my God.
the gun, yo. What's
Yo,
up,
put
man?
that-
What's the
put
matter
that-
with you?
put that shit away. They counted me out, 'cause I didn't wanna get down. Niggas talking about God there. What God? What God are you talking about? Say his name. This nigga went Eric Benet. Now the baddest girl won't show her face. You know your ass in the way when she show up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you ain't even say her name, lame. You better say Dame. In the streets, we call you roadblock. Nigga, you shot. Nigga, you block rocks. Like when Chris was about to pop. Like MJ moonwalking like Spock. You abuse your power fast. You killed the thought that's black.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass kneeling, how you shit on cap.
Did you kneel to what you stand?
Would I what?
Did you kneel to what you stand?
Okay. I think we passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check. The pros went back, and that's no cap. Leaving cap with no salary cap. Your son said you his dad, and you never never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands. Same lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son, they call you Hov, it must be immaculate conception. Immaculate conception. What? Choke no joke, 2023, it's all me, you hear me? Choked it. Choked it. You already know what it is. Let's go. Yo, Kanye, you better stop playing with Jesus Christ too. You get it next. Don't think we forgot about the devil in the red dress. You'll get dressed next. Yeah, I already smoked you once in quad. You'll get it too.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Show get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air, you clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. On the ones and twos, choker. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eat a wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no